Hi, I'm Ashley from the Trans Club, and today we're going to talk about anger, frustration, alchemy, change, and creation. What I mean by that is ways in which you can overcome or change the problems that you're facing in your life by leveraging negative emotions. This is important because often the message is you should avoid negative emotions. You should try not to be angry. You should try to be patient. You should avoid frustration and taking it out on people, right? Well, I'm going to say something to the contradictory. I think sometimes you do need to be angry. I think sometimes you do need to be frustrated. And those are great emotions. And not only am I saying they're valid, but these are emotions that you can leverage. And that's something that I've been experiencing in my own life right now, which is why I'm wearing my cat ears to make this a little bit more silly and to remind myself not to take everything so seriously. Oh my God, Ashley. Yeah. I laugh a lot and people kind of see me as serious and also silly, but I'm like super serious. And the only way that I can counterbalance that is to actually laugh. Which, on a side note, is something that actually emerged from my personality once I finished or completed about 1.5 years of transitioning. Suddenly it just kind of emerged and became a part of me, which is great. I'm really happy I could do that. But back to the point of frustration, I think that if you apply frustration in the right way, you could actually make it a conducive thing to creating the outcome that you want. Sometimes people just need to snap out of it or wake up, and coming in with a little bit of anger and frustration can be just the right button to press to get people moving, to get people off their asses, and to make things happen for yourself. So I want you to think about this, because I want you to think about what your relationship is to anger and frustration and what models you have in how you express it and use it in your world. Is it something that is used to harm people? What's the intent behind the frustration? Or is it to hurt someone because they hurt you? Examine your anger, look at it as a tool and see, is it useful? Ask yourself, is anger useful? Is the way that you apply anger useful? Because is anger useful? That's what this is about. Anger is useful. Frustration is useful. But if you use it in a context where it's just trying to hurt someone or just trying to get someone to feel a negative feeling, that's not productive, because you're actually being loose with your intent. You don't actually have a very clear intent around your objectives and what you're trying to do. So if you're getting mad at someone or frustrated, leverage that with clear intentions of getting outcomes. So if someone hurts your feelings and you feel upset about that, tell them. And you don't have to just be like, well, what you said the other day really upset me, and I'd really like to kind of talk about my feelings. That's a typical way that we're taught, especially as women, to express our feelings in a non-violent way. And non-violent communication is great. I use that a lot. But sometimes this is going to be the best way of saying it. I'm really fucking pissed right now, and it's because you ignored me and what I said earlier, and you said that what I was talking about was not valid, and that makes me feel like shit, and that totally shouldn't happen. Someone's calling me right now. Okay, so I'll be right back. Anger.